Hey there, movie fans! Today, we're stepping back in time to 1990, highlighting the top 20 films that made waves. Grab your popcorn, and let's relive the magic of these cinematic gems. Starting off our list is Misery, directed by Rob Reiner. Based on Stephen King's novel, this psychological thriller stars James Caan as an author trapped by his #1 fan, played by Kathy Bates. It's a nerve-wracking tale of obsession and suspense.
There is nothing to worry about. You're gonna be just fine. I'm your #1 fan.
My name is Annie Wilkes.
I think one of my clients, Paul Sheldon, might be in some kind of trouble.
You mean Paul Sheldon, the writer? Well, everybody sure likes those misery books.
They had it at the store, Paul.
They said he checked out last Tuesday. Isn't that a little strange?
I guess it was kind of a miracle you finding me.
In a way, I was following you.
You were following me.
Oh, Paul, I've read everything of yours. I know you've been out. Is this what you're looking for? Eventually, you'll come to accept the idea of being here.
Annie, whatever you're thinking about doing, please don't do it. Annie, for God's...
Shh, darling. Trust me.
God's sake.
It's for the best.
At number 19, we have Dances with Wolves, directed by and starring Kevin Costner. This epic western tells the story of a Union Army officer who befriends a tribe of Lakota Sioux. With its breathtaking cinematography, it scooped up 7 Academy Awards.
There ain't nothing here, Lieutenant. Everybody's run off or got killed.
What about Indians?
Taking the 18th spot is Total Recall, directed by Paul Verhoeven and featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Quaid.
Cut.
Get ready for a surprise!
This mind-bending science fiction action film explores the blurry line between reality and memory, delivering unforgettable action sequences and twists.
That's for making me come to Mars. You wouldn't hurt me. After all, we're married.
Consider that a divorce.
Coming in at 17 is The Witches, directed by Nicholas Roeg. Based on Roald Dahl's novel, it's a dark fantasy where a young boy discovers a secret society of witches led by Angelica Huston. It's a mix of whimsy and spine-chilling moments.
Grandma! It's me, Luke! Luke! They turned me into a mouse.
Oh, my.
It was the Grand High Witch.
You're in for a treat.
We must stop them.
Securing the 16th spot is The Hunt for Red October, a Cold War thriller directed by John McTiernan. Sean Connery and Alec Baldwin lead a tense submarine adventure that keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Heads off Washington. Nobody'd know a thing about it until it was all over.
Once more, we play our dangerous game with our old adversaries, the American Navy. We sail into history.
I'm gonna blow him right to Mars. Ramius might be trying to defect.
You're just an analyst. What can you possibly know what goes on in his mind?
I'll give you 3 days to prove your theory correct. I am not field personnel. I am only an analyst.
You're perfect.
I'm expendable. He's defecting. You willing to bet your life on that?
Gliding into the 15th position is Pretty Woman. Gary Marshall directs this romantic comedy, where Julia Roberts and Richard Gere prove that love can bridge any social gap. It's a feel-good classic that still warms hearts today.
Baby, I'm gonna treat you so nice, you're never gonna want to let me go. So what do you do?
The company I'm buying this week, I'm getting for the bargain price of about $1 billion.
$1 billion?
We may be going out evenings.
Slippery little suckers.
You need something to wear.
Like what? I don't think we have anything for you. You're obviously in the wrong place.
We're going to be spending an obscene amount of money in here. So we're going to need a lot more help sucking up to us because that's what we really like. You understand?
Sir, if I may say so, you're in the right store and the right city, for that matter.
I was in here yesterday. You wouldn't wait on me? Oh, you work on commission, right? Yes. Big mistake.
At number 14, we have Edward Scissorhands, a Tim Burton masterpiece starring Johnny Depp. This fantastical tale explores themes of acceptance, identity, and love through the eyes of a man with scissor-like hands.
Those are your hands.
Hold me. I can't.
Oh, Eddie, is there anything you can't do? You take my very breath away, I swear. Look at this.
Home Alone takes the 13th spot, directed by Chris Columbus. Macaulay Culkin's hilarious misadventures as Kevin McAllister.
I made my family disappear.
A young boy accidentally left behind during Christmas have become a holiday classic.
Don't worry, Marv, I'll get him for you. You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
Sliding into the 12th spot is Dick Tracy, directed by Warren Beatty. With its vibrant visuals and a star-studded cast, including Beatty himself, this crime film offers a unique blend of comic book aesthetics and detective drama.
We all go down!
Are you gonna arrest me?
I want to know who killed Lips Manless.
Not the bad, big boy, not the bad! I know, and I'm gonna miss you, but all's fair in love and business.
Whose side are you on?
Side I'm always on. Mine.
What? What's the word out? Lips territory is my territory now. Everything he owns, I own.
Move in and take your positions. Okay, boys, let's go.
And you, guilty of attempting to bribe an officer of the law.
She does some nifty undercover work.
That Dick Tracy drives you crazy, doesn't he?
All right, that's enough. I want Tracy dead!
Back to the Future Part 3 rides into the 11th spot, directed by Robert Zemeckis. Marty McFly and Doc Brown's Wild West adventure provides a fitting conclusion to the beloved time-traveling trilogy. Breaking into the top 10 is Die Hard 2, directed by Rennie Harlin. Bruce Willis returns as the unstoppable John McClane, this time battling terrorists at an airport. It's a pulse-pounding sequel that keeps the adrenaline pumping.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Is there a cop on duty around here? Airport police. Go get him.
Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring.
Oh, just a feeling I have. Ouch. When you get those feelings, insurance companies start to go bankrupt.
The tower's lost control.
Instrument landing system is down.
Backup systems won't come up. We've got blizzard conditions. Zero visibility.
Attention all controllers. We have a code red alert.
This is the professional mercenary. You got the world's biggest drug dealer on his way here now. What do you need, a slide rule to figure this out? You get the hell out of my office before I throw you out of my damn airport.
Who is this?
Who I am is unimportant. What I want is very important.
Oh, we are just up to our neck in terrorists again, John.
Story of my life.
In the 9th spot, we have Flatliners, directed by Joel Schumacher. This psychological horror film stars Kiefer Sutherland, Julia Roberts, and Kevin Bacon as medical students experimenting with near-death experiences. It's a thought-provoking journey into the unknown.
Nelson, freeze! We lost him!
Welcome back, man.
I'm going next.
2 minutes.
2:10.
Was there anything negative about your experience?
This is too weird. We've experienced death. Now somehow we brought our sins back physically.
That is not a hallucination, and it is not possible.
Oh my God.
You withheld information. That's the same as lying.
You wouldn't have done it.
At least we would have had a choice. You're not real.
Hey, come on, they're your sins. Live with them. I do.
No! 1,000. 2,000. Damn it!
Days of Thunder accelerates into the 8th position, directed by Tony Scott and starring Tom Cruise. This high-octane film takes us into the world of NASCAR racing, delivering not just speed, but also a compelling mix of romance and drama.
There's nothing I can't do with a race car.
You running good?
Thank you.
We'll see how you do the crowd.
Tell me what you love about racing so much.
Speed.
Come up here and do it. I'll take you to a race.
I can't. I'm a doctor. I'm Cole.
I don't want you to hold a bad opinion of Cole. He needs reassurance from you that he's okay. And after all, you're his doctor.
How long before you find out if you're really good? Are you really lucky?
At number 7, we have Ghost, directed by Jerry Zucker. Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore star in this romantic fantasy that transcends mortality. Whoopi Goldberg adds a touch of humor and heart, creating a film remembered for its iconic pottery scene.
I love you.
What do you want?
Don't lose him! Somebody! Somebody! Somebody help us!
What's happening?
It's like I think about you every minute. It's like I can still feel you.
Molly, why can't you hear me?
Who is that? You can hear me? Can you hear me? Sam Wheat. Say my name. Say it.
Leave me alone!
Say my name. Say it. Say it.
Hello? I get a message from Sam.
What?
Sam Wheat? He asked me to call. I don't know what's real anymore.
Don't open him. Don't open the damn door. He's a murderer.
Awakenings secures the 6th spot, directed by Penny Marshall and featuring Robert De Niro and Robin Williams. Based on Oliver Sacks' memoir, it's a moving drama exploring the awakening of patients with encephalitis lethargica and the impact of medical breakthroughs.
I reside at the Brooklyn Psychiatric Center, Brooklyn, New York.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Prior to that, I was a person.
It gets easier. You don't think it will, but it does.
Does he ever speak to you? Of course not. Not in words.
No change, dated 9/11/44.
Your patients, Doctor, haven't moved in decades.
What I believe, what I know, is these people are alive inside.
How do you know that, Doctor?
I know it.
I just wanted to say to you, I preferred your explanation.
At 200 milligrams, he showed no response. Maybe he needs more.
Maybe he needs less.
Dr. Sayer, it's a miracle.
Where are my glasses?
They're on your face.
I don't think that I could deal with losing 30 years of my life, could you?
We thought what you'd like to do today? Everything.
In the 5th position is The Godfather Part 3, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Al Pacino returns as Michael Corleone in the final chapter of the iconic Mafia saga. Though not without controversy, it remains a significant piece of cinematic history.
Together is done. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
I said we make him dead. You give me the order, I'll take care of it.
It's not personal, Godfather. It's only business.
You're the only one left in this family with my honesty.
Call yourself Vincent Corleone. Our true enemy has not yet shown his face. When they come, they'll come at what you love.
Presumed Innocent takes the 4th spot, directed by Alan J. Pakula and starring Harrison Ford. This legal thriller, based on Scott Turo's novel, weaves a complex narrative of murder, deceit, and courtroom drama, keeping audiences on the edge of their seats.
Personally, you're the only one around here I can trust. Just catch me a bad guy.
You're in charge of this investigation? There are 150 lawyers down there. They couldn't find one who didn't sleep with her.
Find out which of the creeps she put away is out on parole.
She's dead. And you're still obsessing.
You were in Carolyn's apartment the night she was killed. We've got the fingerprint results. There's a call from your house to hers that night.
This is absurd.
Go ahead, play cool. I know. You killed her. You're the guy.
Why didn't you tell me about you and Carolyn?
This is my life. We're not talking about some gossip.
But indeed, you will go to trial.
You're still in love with her.
How can you think that I could do a thing like that?
The bronze medal goes to The Bonfire of the Vanities, directed by Brian De Palma, based on Tom Wolfe's satirical novel.
wasn't always this way. Let me tell you how it all began. In the 80s, making money and living well was all that mattered. And no one did it better than Sherman McCoy. Now he was a master of the universe.
Calm?
Sorry.
Collated? Let's not lose our composure over a few $100 million.
This film explores greed, ambition, and racial tension in 1980s New York City. Tom Hanks and Bruce Willis lead a stellar cast.
There's a hell of a story.
We're investigating an automobile accident.
Yeah, on television. Last night, my wife, we said, well, we have a, good Lord, we have a Mercedes.
Mr. McCoy, is there something you want to tell us?
And the flames spread. Did you say Henry Lamb was an honor student?
Good doesn't really apply at Rupert High. They're either cooperative or life-threatening.
Nothing is gonna come of that little newspaper article.
Look at him! There he is! There's McCoy!
Absolutely nothing.
I'm going to jail.
And suddenly, I was the guy who had everything.
Miller's Crossing claims the second spot, directed by Joel and Ethan Coen.
It seems to be. Leo, is he still the boss?
The day I back down from a fight, Casper's welcome to the rackets, this town, and my place at the table.
Casper, can he muscle in?
I'm sick of taking a scrap from you, Leo. And I'm sick of the high hat.
Tom, would he sell out a friend?
You shouldn't be confronting Jenny Casper. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I can still trade body blows with any man in this town. Except you, Tom.
And Verna.
Verna, is she Leo's girl?
What did you tell Leo?
I told him you were a tramp and he should dump you.
I want everybody to be friends. You, me, Leo, the Dane.
You know who I am?
The Dane. Has he got it figured?
You dumping Leo for the guy who put a bullet in your brother?
Bernie, will he turn the tables?
Don't smart me. I want to watch you squirm. I want to see you sweat a little. All you gotta do to show you're a friend is give me Bernie Birnbaum.
Tommy, you can't do this.
This neo-noir crime film set in the Prohibition era follows a tangled web of loyalty and betrayal among mobsters. With sharp dialogue and stylish cinematography, it's a Coen Brothers classic.
I thought you said you didn't care about Leo.
I said we were through. It's not the same thing.
I'm talking about friendship. I'm talking about character. I'm talking about ethics.
Taking the crown as the top movie of 1990 is Goodfellas, directed by Martin Scorsese.
What do you think?
You look like a gangster.
By the time I grew up, there was $30 billion a year in cargo moving through Idlewild Airport. And believe me, we tried to steal every bit of it.
What do you do?
I'm in construction.
He's not Jewish. Mazel tov.
This crime masterpiece, featuring an ensemble cast led by Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro, and Joe Pesci, takes us deep into the world of organized crime. With its gritty realism and storytelling finesse, Goodfellas stands the test of time as a cinematic classic.
For us to live any other way was nuts. And we were treated like movie stars with muscle. We had it all just for the asking.
It's gonna be a good summer.
It was a glorious time.
In a world that's powered by violence, on the streets where the violent have power, a new generation carries on an old tradition.
There you have it, folks. The top 20 movies of 1990 that transported us to different worlds, made us laugh, cry, and left a lasting impact. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more cinematic adventures. Until next time, happy watching!